Dear Chairman Wang Gang, and ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So I think standing on this stage, I'm very excited because for me, this is very special. And coming to Munich is like a home returning for me. So 20 years ago, I was doing my research, my PhD in the mathematics and computer science school of University of Munich. So my dream was always to pursue the scientific research in machine learning and statistical modeling. And I want to use the knowledge to impact the human life in a big way and in a positive way. So 20 years later, I'm still working on that. And the company Horizon Robotics, I founded 8 years ago, is a pioneering startup actually working on developing the computing solutions to reshape the computing solutions for automotive and to make a human life safer and better. So I think this is a very rewarding journey, and I'm still continuing that. So let me share with you our story. 8 years ago, we were thinking about, in the past like half century, two generations of computing paradigms. One is the personal computer. The other one is smartphone computing. We already shaped the human society in a really big way. And also, very successful companies like Microsoft, like Intel, Qualcomm, and many companies like Apple, so all actually become very, very influential technology leaders. Then we were thinking, so we don't want to repeat the past story, but we were thinking, what's next? What's even much bigger story? So then we were thinking, actually, I think that will be computing for robotics. So that's how we named our company Horizon Robotics. And we will think that there are going to be a lot of machines and can like run environment perception and human-computer interaction and decision-making under challenging and sophisticated circumstances, like autonomous driving. So cars, I think, will be the first formality of robots, actually impacting our daily life for everyone. So that's why actually currently we focus on the computing for autonomous driving for passenger vehicle to impact every ordinary life. But I think if we solve the problem very well, actually we will eventually develop the generic computing paradigm for robots. And I think not just Horizon Robotics is thinking this way. And I think companies like Tesla, they are actually developing the computing solutions, including software and hardware, and also extend that to their humanoid robot project called Optimus. So that's how we get our story started. And today, I think we are the company in China having a number of track record. We are the first company developing dedicated neural network hardware, and we are the first company to deliver automotive-grade computing solutions to all the OEMs in China. Now, of course, also extending to global OEMs. And in the past 2 years, we delivered over 4 million units of such solutions to our customers. And today we have over 1,500 very talented engineers and researchers working to pursuing the same dream. And over the last 3 years, we actually, one by one, year by year, engaging more and more OEMs, starting from Chang'an, and the president of Chang'an sitting over there. And today, I think probably 90% of all the mainstream OEMs in China are very close partners and our customers. And starting from last year, that is getting me so excited because we built a partnership with Volkswagen, which is today, I think, still the #1 OEM of China. And we are very lucky and to work with our customers and partners. And in the past 3 years, actually, many of the best-selling cars are kind of equipped with our computing solutions. You know what? Today in China, I think, of course, people are very enthusiastic about the EV. And one of the reasons, at least one of the top 3 reasons, is really the kind of level of smartness, the kind of digitalization experience, and the autonomous driving, the traffic jam pilot, and also the kind of infotainment systems. So that will actually drive, continue the product differentiation and also the technology innovation. So I think that today in China market, we are very lucky to play a leading role. And from the first half of this year, the level 2 plus market, I think NVIDIA and Horizon Robotics are the top 2 players, and the 2 companies actually occupied more than 80% of the market share. And then talking about the ADAS solution, which is the front camera level 2 solution, I think together with Mobileye, Bosch, and Horizon Robotics are the top 3 players in the market. Well, I will share with you about how we think the current situation and how we advance the technology down the road in the next 5 to 10 years. So let's say try to framework the technology advance of autonomous driving through 2 dimensions. One dimension is called the horizontal dimension, which is scale out. Scale out means to extend more and more, larger and larger, broader and broader ODD. The ODD here means operational design domain. And the vertical dimension is called scale up. Scale up, that means the level of user experience, right? And like the starting from limited functionality like AEB, lane keeping, and all the way to like a full scale scenario autonomous driving. So currently, we can see 2 types of technology strategies. The first one is just focus on scale up, but with narrow ODD. So that's typically what's happening for the robotaxi companies. For example, like Google Waymo and the Cruise, like in San Francisco, in the city of Phoenix. But they have a very high level of user experience because it's almost like a driverless car. But they have very narrow ODD. And today, I think it's still extremely expensive to expand from, very narrow ODD, let's say from San Francisco to New York, right, or to Beijing. So currently, I think the technology solution is not there. The other technology strategy is focus on scale out. That means can apply the technology anywhere, anytime, right? But with very narrow and limited functionality. For example, this is like AEB or lane keeping, right? So this is kind of like, for example, Mobileye is doing a very good job in that case. But still, where we are heading for, we still want to solve, the technology challenge, with very high, user experience and with unlimited ODD. So I think Horizon Robotics is really taking the third approach, which is, keep advancing the algorithm innovation together with the engineering capabilities and together with the software and the hardware, and iteratively faster advancing and keep pushing the boundary of both scale out and scale up. So that's the kind of approach we are taking. Well, then I want to make some analogy. So I think it's very interesting, and because we having from the background from computer science, from the software, and then when we jump into the automotive computing industry, we feel something kind of we are not familiar with. Because when we talk about the functionalities, actually the traditional methodology in automotive computing, which is to develop, isolated functionalities, isolated like domain controllers, softwares, and like ACC, LKA, AEB kind of things, parking, right? And this kind of disconnected functionalities, disconnected software, disconnected domain controllers, and then add them together. And then in the end, we say, oh, we have this highway NOA. Well, and the natural way from the computer science standpoint is not that this way. We want to build an AI driver, and it's a foundation. It's like an operating system. And on top of that, we build the applications like a highway pilot, like a traffic jam pilot, like an urban NOA, like parking. So this is more like a smartphone type of thing. I think this is quite like a make analogy, like migrating from this Nokia to iPhone. So I hope I can convince you. I think the AI driver way is the right paradigm to go through. So Horizon Robotics is very unique. We are not like just a traditional, by no means we are traditional. And we are not like a typical chip design company. We are not like a typical software algorithm company. Instead, we take the approach of joint optimization of software and hardware. And that requires the team to have a profound knowledge about the algorithm and AI innovation, and also profound knowledge about the hardware design and also the kind of engineering capabilities, and to jointly optimize that. So what do we do? So we first, develop the algorithm prototype design. And then based on the algorithm, we run all the simulations, design kind of like core hardware architecture. And then we further extend to like application design. And based on the application level, we design the whole system, including the system on chip, SoC. And eventually, we design the ECU. And then design the ECU as the reference and present that, offer that to our customers and our partners. So, and eventually to, run it into mass production. So giving you an example, let's say about like 3 years ago, this is 2020, this is the first Google Waymo autonomous driving algorithm challenge. I think in total, out of 5 competing tasks, we won world championship for 4 of them. That's actually demonstrate our capabilities for the algorithm excellency. And well, this is what happened this year. CVPR, is the #1 computer vision conference worldwide. And today, I think out of 9,000 submissions, we first authored that paper, eventually won the best paper award. This is the first end-to-end training, which is a transformer-based framework. And this is achieving really state-of-the-art result on number of benchmarks. I think the kind of the idea of AI driver is really will be not like a kind of put into disconnected diagrams or blocks. It will be eventually a gigantic neural network and running seamlessly the perception all the way to decision making and control using just one single network. So that's the direction we are heading for. And then based on the knowledge and also advanced research on algorithm, then we are able to design the computing hardware architecture, which is what we call BPU, Brain Processing Unit. We hope that will be the future like ARM architecture, de facto standard for robotics computing, just like the role of ARM playing for the mobile computing. So the latest generation of BPU architecture is called Nash, which is very based on kind of interactive decision making, because this is very necessary for the autonomous driving under very, very like urban and sophisticated traffic scenarios. This is like evolving these negotiations between all the traffic participants. All right, so that's the kind of the architecture SoC we designed. We pump into a lot of latest technologies. And also we have the highest standard for the safety and the information security and functionality. As some guy, a Chinese guy having German education, and also I'm addicted to this kind of quality standard. All right, so I want to skip those details. This is like a full stack, what we are offering. We are offering much more than just a computer chip, right? We are offering the whole software stack, right? The tool chains, the operating systems, and then also developing tools. The development tools, including the embedded system developing tools, but also This is about data business. And then you need a cloud-based big data management and model training and model simulation and model deployment. So it's just, running this business requires, the kind of skills much more than a hardware. I think we developed, kind of a very open collaboration model with our tier 1 partners and also our OEM customers. Essentially, we are not offering a tool. We really offer the partnership. And that's why our slogan is a journey together. Journey together means actually we closely work together, we win together, we innovate together. So I think across the different collaboration models, I think Horizon Robotics, in summary, we are the most wide, most open, most flexible business model in the space. Well, as you can see, we build all kinds of partnerships, like JVs, strategic partnership. We recently just announced a strategic partnership with ZDF, and also we build JVs with Volkswagen, with Chang'an, and also partnerships with Aptiv. I think this kind of building trust along the way is very important, especially when we are facing a new area. Right, because this is not like a well-established. This is a quick advancing, and it's evolving every day. And this is the strategic partnership we announced last October with Volkswagen, and I think I'm very honored, to build this kind of collaboration with German industry, and we win together in China. We win together in global. I think that's our common goal. I think in the end, I want to say, building the computing for robotics is not building very, very capable machines to replace a human. No, that's not our goal. I think what we truly believe is technology is not making machine great. It's really build to promote the humanity and give the freedom to human, right? The whole meaning of traffic jam pilot in Beijing, right? Every day I spend 2 or 3 hours on a kind of a terrible traffic, and at that time you become basically slave of your car. It's not you are not master of your car. You want to free up your hands. You want to free up your mind during the traffic jam, and right, you want to check your WeChat. You want to have some even a video conference, listen to the music. I think then we become the master of the machine. So I think that's the whole meaning of our work, our joint work. Thank you, everyone.